Forget everything you heard about visiting Kenya in Africa. My friends and I just spent a week there and it turned out.
I mean that in the most respectful and kindest way humanly known to me. Okay? Just a disclaimer. Because every time I see videos like this, and this is by no means do I want to hate on this creator or criticize her for this video. The video was beautiful. I'm glad you got to see what Africans have been knowing for, I don't know, hundreds of years. That's besides the point. You know, videos like this, they always give me this, oh, right, the media told me Africa was a giant shithole. So I ended up traveling there anyway, and I found out they're actually wrong. No fucking shit, Sherlock. You don't fucking say. You know, and like I said, this is not in reference to this particular creator. It just gives this, I don't know, vibe to it when a white person, a non-African person comes on here and is like, oh, I couldn't even believe Africa is like this. Yeah, of course not, because you've only been listening to the media. You've only been looking at the media. You know, so that's the problem. And I get that this sentence might be absolutely, totally innocent for this creator, but for people that are actually having cultural or ethnical ties to the African continent, this is just so fucking dismissive, because we've been known that our motherland is beautiful. We've been knowing about the cultures that have been destroyed, the demonization of our ancient and present cultures. We've been knowing about all these things for hundreds of years. And not just that we've been knowing it, we have activists that have been saying this for hundreds of years, for generations, over and over and over again. But this type of content does not get any traffic. If Africans come up here and be like, hey, we have this, we have this, we have that, everybody's like, you don't even have water. Have you even eaten? But lo and behold, a non-African white girl goes to Africa and is like, water, and the whole world is like, oh my god, Kenya is so beautiful, I really need to go there for my next vacation. Stay the fuck away, please stay home, please, just fuck off. Because listen, if you cannot decolonize your mind, and that is not even, it's not even too much to ask for, because it's common fucking sense in the year 2020 fucking 4 that the media has been shit-talking on literally everything non-white. Society globally has been shit-talking on everything non-white forever and a day. And it is your collective hearing and your pick and choosing, right, of what you want to hear and who you want to hear it from. You want to see content like this from people like that. You do not want to see content like this from a dark-skinned black woman that wears her natural afro out. You don't, because you think she's biased. As a black woman, why would she be telling us the truth? After all, she must be Kenyan. It's not as if there are 53 other countries on the African continent that she could be from. No. She must be Kenyan or Gambian or Tunisian or South African, or wherever she talks about, that's where she must be from. So the credibility in your eyes, in the eyes of white society, is non-existent if this is an African person or a person generally tied to the continent of Africa. Because you think, oh, we are biased. You think we just tell you because we want you to know that our countries are beautiful. Respectfully, we do not give a fuck. I do not give two fucks if you like my country or not. I do not give two fucks if you think my culture is beautiful. I do not give two fucks if you think harissa is delicious, or if you think it's too pepperish, or if you don't like our couscous, if you don't like, I don't fucking know. I don't give two shits about your opinion. I don't. Because literally every African I know, we know we are great. We know what our ancestors have achieved. We know the importance of the African continent in global history. We do not need non-African people to come up here and tell us that the media has been lying. Because if you turn that around, imagine men coming up here being like, oh my God, do you know women actually experience sexism? Women globally would be like, the fuck? We've been saying this shit forever. So when I see videos like this, I'm like, the fuck? We've been saying this shit forever. But it's only credible if a white person does that. A non-African white person does that. And that's racism. I'm fucking sorry to break it to you, but I don't make the fucking rules. Yeah. And then people are like, oh, Nicole, but you should be glad that they're showing the beauty of Africa. No. Listen, and listen very closely when I tell you this. On your listening ears, okay? The people that come from the same people that are responsible for the demonization of the African continent do not get to define her beauty. Okay? And then you can further debate, oh, she might not even have any ties to colonizers. I don't give two shits. Okay? Neither do I. I have no fucking idea. I am not aware of any ties to any active colonizers in my colonizer part of the family. Okay? Does that matter? No. Because the people that look like that build a system on the back of everybody that doesn't look like that. So when you want to come up here and be telling us and whitesplaining the continent of Africa to us, it will never, ever sit right with me. Ever. Most especially, because you don't see these people going to Eastern Europe, going to Southern Europe, and being like, oh, there are actually different countries in Europe that are actually totally different than the media says, because there has never been a demonization of the European continent at large, but particularly the Central European countries, such as Spain, Italy, France, Greece, even Germany, right? You do not see anybody debunking anything there because there is nothing to debunk. It has never been up for debate. The civilization and the order in European countries has never been up to debate, has never been up for any type of, is it safe for you to travel to Europe alone as a woman? No, the fuck it's not. Surprise, bitches, it's not. I live like an hour from Frankfurt, okay? And I am not going to walk across the main station or around the main station on certain days and times of the week, because prevention is better than cure. At the end of the day, of course, there's safety and unsafety and danger everywhere, of course. It is about the social demonization of cultures that existed long before the concept of whiteness was ever thought of. And then people, anytime I say this, there's always that one person, oh, how do you think we are ever going to get rid of the stereotypes around the African continent? Please, get a fucking grip, okay? The stereotypes about the African continent are not my fucking problem. They are not. Exploitation, neocolonization, discrimination, classism, racism, these are my problems. If you have fucking stereotypes about the African continent, shove them up your fucking ass. I don't give two shits, okay? Because your stereotypes don't mean shit to me. Why would I want this? I don't care if the stereotypes exist or if they don't exist. I don't fucking care. But if you want them to be debunked, then look at the people from those cultures. Support actual Africans talking about the African continent, about authenticity, about the authentic African identities, not white people that experience Africa on a superficial tourism level that has literally quite nothing to do with anything authentic African. It's really that simple. And lastly but not least, you see racism everywhere. Yeah, bitch, because it is everywhere. It's not that deep. Yes, it is. If you don't like it, does the trick. You can go to my profile, you can block me, and you can go to fucking hell. I don't care. You don't owe me, I don't owe you, okay? Just fuck off. I didn't post this video for your opinion. I don't care about your opinion. Keep it in your mother's basement, okay?